Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today we're talking about moonology. That's right, today we have our last new moon in 2022, so it is going to be a really fun one. This one is a new moon in the sign of Capricorn, and Capricorn energy is going to really develop a lot of strong structures around us, focusing us on traditions and responsibility and obligations. And it's a great time to set some healthy relationships and rules. I will tell you that there are a lot of people that like to run over our traditions or our obligations, our responsibility, but we don't really set healthy boundaries with them. We kind of let them do their own thing, or we don't want to mess with them, or like leave me alone, I don't want to do this. So it's a really great time to kind of be strong and really kind of find out where your boundaries are, or really set those boundaries. Now, I have done a lot of videos in November about boundaries and setting healthy boundaries. Make sure that you watch some of those or rewatch some of those, and I'll link them beneath. But one of the things that's really important is that you don't underestimate yourself or what you want for yourself or for others. And I will guarantee that usually that starts out with some very healthy boundaries. If you don't have boundaries, it's kind of like then when someone steps on your toes, you're like, wait, that was my boundary. And it's like, no, that boundary was a long time ago. We got to work on this a little bit differently. This can be something that really sets some healthy boundaries for us. Usually the 23rd of December, we're with our families. We're celebrating Christmas and the holidays and what's going on. And so make sure that you are really strong about kind of setting those traditions of, I have healthy boundaries and I'm going to participate in this part of the family, but I'm not going to just let my boundaries be walked over at the same time. It's not worth it. That may be something that a tradition in the past that you're kind of leaving back there. I'm letting all those bad boundaries go, and I'm stepping into some new healthy energy, not only for me, but for my family as well. Because if they're stepping over you, they're going to step over your family as well. One of the things I also get kind of with this kind of Capricorn energy is make sure that you're not looking for approval from others. So many times we want that pat on our back from our family. We want that attaboy, attagirl energy with us. And it's one of those, it really can set us off in some very weird or hard ways of you're trying to please someone else and get that praise from them, but a lot of times they can't give it to you, or they are unable to. Sometimes it's one of those, it's the way they were raised. I have had clients in the past go, I wish my parents could have said, I'm proud of you, or I love you more often. And it's kind of, that's the way they were raised. And so they may have thought it, but they never spoke it out. But it's one of those, but if you're really seeking approval from other people, you're very rarely going to get it. And a lot of times it's going to end up harming you instead of harming the other person. And so make sure that you are allowing that energy to find in you that attagirl, that attaboy, you're doing a great job, or you're a great person, or a great parent, or whatever it is that you're looking for in other people. Make sure that you are giving yourself the approval first, which opens up the door for other people to possibly give you their approval as well. Let's do some angel cards for our last full moon in the sign of Capricorn. Our last one of the year. I'm so excited. Okay, this is the North Node, and this is all about the future, because I guarantee you before this new moon is over, we are going to be thinking about the future, because that's the way it is. We are just days away from, literally a week away from the new year, thinking about like all the possibilities that are coming in and everything that we could be doing in this area. So that's a really great way to really think about this energy. What is it that you require or desire in your life? Kind of the future. Where do you want to go with this? Where do you want to end up in 2023? The 9th house is all about exploration and kind of like, where do you want to go? What do you want to explore into? What are the things that really excite you about starting this new year? And I have lots of plans coming up for the new year. I always do. I usually have an amazing New Year, New You group reading, and doing angel cards for everybody for every month of the year, and especially for your birthday month. And so that's a really special way to kind of get ready for this new year. Like I said, we're only days away, and so that's something that we can really bring in. Midhaven, and this is all about the pinnacle. We're kind of like, we always start the new year off on this really, really high note. And it really is. It's the pinnacle of like where we want to be. And we're so excited, and everybody else is so excited. And it's kind of like bottle some of that excitement into what do you want to finish this year saying, like, I accomplished it this year. What did you want to say that you accomplished in 2022? Did you say it? Could you say it like, I accomplished this, or I went here, or I did that? If you're not able to, make sure that you really set 2023 off on the right energy of what do I want to say during 2023 that I accomplished? What is it? Looking into that future, looking into that pinnacle of that energy. The 12th house is all about your introspection, and kind of like, what is it that you want to really introspect about? Like, what have you accomplished in 2023? What are you thinking about for what have you accomplished in 2022? And what do you want to accomplish in 2023? That introspection of like, have I satisfied what I want to do for me? Have I satisfied my deep desire for my atta-girl, my atta-boy energy? Have I done that for myself? Have I done it for the people around me? If I want it, then there's other people around me that want that praise and that pat on the back as well. So am I giving that to them? That introspection is a great way to end this year. The 11th house is all about community. And of course, usually the end of the year, we are with our family and our friends. And that is something that is really just a great insight. I think that one of the best ways to end this year, and this is kind of like an end of the year kind of message. What is it that you want to say that you did in 2022? What is it that you want to say that you accomplished or got off your to-do list or your ta-da list? What is it that you really want to do? And do it. Don't wait. Do it. And I think that's one of those really, really special moments. And I know everybody's thinking about, like, the holidays are almost over, and then we're moving into the new year, and this is going to be 2023 is going to be a great year, but you have to start it out with the right energy and the right frame to go into. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.